Can you believe this big celebration that the Red Wings are having leading up to Saturday when it's that guy's 50th birthday? I didn't realize he was that old now. I can still remember way back when, through the expansion season for the Preds, when he would stymie the Preds night after night after night, just when this team was trying to get its feet under them. Maybe the Preds would have had a better chance in this game if he had been playing in net instead of Husso. Preds lose 3-0 to the Detroit Red Wings Wednesday night in Detroit, Michigan in Little Caesars Arena. The Preds' 5-game point streak is over and they have to start anew. But let's break this one down before I send you off, hopefully happy for the Thanksgiving holiday. An earlier start to this game that I hope you all caught in time, because this is the first time all season that the Preds are playing an Eastern Conference team on the road in their building. UC Saros getting the night off in this one. Personally, I'm surprised. I was expecting him to get one half of Colorado on Friday, Columbus on Saturday off, but I guess the team feels that UC Saros can handle both of those games because there's a greater distance than 24 hours between both of them. But in a more surprising move, Coach John Hines picks apart the lines that were working so well in the 5-game homestand coming into this game. Colton Sissons with Matt Duchene? Cole Smith with Ryan Johansson and Nito Niederreiter? Really? All of that left me scratching my head. Just over 7 minutes into the first period, Cole Smith is out there trying to prove me and other experts, as we just try to do our best, wrong, as he gets the puck over to Parson, but Husso robs him when in retrospect, yeah, maybe choose a different angle or maybe pass it over to Duchene, who is wide open for a tap-in. Maybe that would have worked. It's not that often that these two teams don't take a penalty in a first period of a game against each other, considering their history when they were both in the Central Division, but that's exactly what happens. No penalties, no goal scored, and the Preds have the slight lead in shots after one, 7-6. Just over 4 minutes into the second period, slow going rush at first until a 2-on-1, Dylan Larkin keeps it, and he's able to just beautifully, unfortunately for the Preds fans, it wasn't so beautiful, able to get it over Lankinen's shoulder. He had no chance. 1-0 Red Wings. Preds' best opportunity to get back into this game right after giving up that goal was when they had a power play, and shortly into that power play, with the penalty that Red Wings had already taken, they take a delay of game penalty. And for almost over a minute and 3/4, the Preds had a 2-man advantage, but could get nothing by Ville Husso. Not a good omen for the rest of this game. Just under 7 minutes left to go in the middle period. Alexander Carrier gets called for tripping Dominic Kubelik. And Lankinen is doing all that he can to keep the Preds in it and not give up a power play goal. And you like their chances through the first half of that power play, but unfortunately, Lankinen's doing his job, but the players in front of him are a disorganized bunch who can't clear the puck, and they can't get control of it, and of course, the Red Wings make them pay. 2-0 Red Wings. And it just goes on from there. Fortunately, not an injury that knocked him out of this game, but Granlund takes a tough hit to the chest. Clean one, mind you, from Sider for the Red Wings. A disorganized penalty kill for the Preds begets a disorganized power play because the Preds try to set up on a late chance in the second period to try and chip away at the Red Wings goal. Forsberg has a beautiful, wide open passing lane to Mikael Granlund, and he can't get a one-time or control of the shot quick enough to get off a chance that might have had a chance of beating Husso. The Red Wings converge, break up his chance. The period finally ends. Preds outshooting the Red Wings to that point, 19-15, but the Red Wings lead where it counts, 2-0. Final period commences. The Red Wings carry over with the power play they had at the end of the second period, but the Preds are able to deny the Red Wings from putting the game away there. And then soon after, Phil Forsberg has a great chance as he beautifully undresses Mata of the Red Wings, but he can't beat Outhussoed. Unfortunately, not a lot of chances for the Preds to get back into this game in the third period. Other than the Forsberg chance, there was one with Dominic Kubalik and Dylan Larkin with a 2-on-1. How they got open for that, I don't know, but Kevin Lankinen was able to deny them the chance, giving his team a chance. As we reach the 5-minute mark left in the third period, the Preds with the slight edge in shots, but the Red Wings are making it close and would outshoot the Preds by the end. And at that point in the game where it counts the Red Wings lead, which is still 2-0. Forsberg will get one more chance in that final 5 minutes, but he's denied by Outhussoed. Preds seemingly finally wake up and get desperate with about 2.5 left to go in the game, and finally pull Lankinen with about 2 minutes left, seeing if they can spark something to get that team going. Preds call a timeout with 81 seconds left. Man, it's been a while since this team has scored a goal with the goalie pulled. Why couldn't they have been like Carolina and get 1 or 2 goals tonight? But alas, they don't. Time ticks down, and under 25 seconds left to go in regulation, Michael Rasmussen puts this game away, puts the puck into the empty cage, the free gift. Red Wings win the game 3-0. The Preds had some rough patches in this one, but overall, a solid effort. They just got stymied by a better goalie. This effort and the one on Saturday, not a lot to complain about besides the lineup decisions by one coach, John Hines. Please return that back to normal come Friday's matinee against Colorado. As for this game, a 26 save performance out of your backup goalie and only allowing 2 goals. Yeah, most Preds fans would take this. What they wouldn't take, which was from the players in front of him, was massively losing faceoffs, getting out hit, and taking less blocks than the other team did. You have to be way more aggressive in those categories if you want to get the 2 points. Now, the Preds have American Thanksgiving off like every other NHL team does before a 3-game homestand, 2 games against very beatable teams before they go on the New York road trip. Everybody knows about that stat, right? Where the majority of the teams that are in a playoff spot come American Thanksgiving, about 3/4 of the time, make the playoffs come April. Well, right now the Preds are technically in a playoff spot, but technically are not, because on tiebreaker, they fall out of the second wild card spot, just falling short. So this team still has a bit more work to do through the remaining 62 games after the holiday. As I mentioned to a few Preds fans when I felt need to include it in a conversation on Twitter, or ones who asked me if this team, besides the Tampa Bay effort, which fell just short, if this team really wants to show me and you that it's turned it around from those earlier struggles on that CMA road trip, they need to either outright or win in overtime against a team that eliminated them from the playoffs last year. I shouldn't have to say their name. That'll go a long way to instilling confidence in me, and it should in you if they've fixed this. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media by clicking on the channel name. Tell all your friends about Redemption. And to leave you on a happy note after a seemingly deflating Preds loss, Preds Nation, I wish you all and your families a very safe and happy Thanksgiving holiday.